Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this beautiful creek in the mountains. Look at these mountain views. Beautiful. This creek might be a little bit deceiving, though. I briefly fished this creek yesterday, a couple miles upstream, and it didn't go well. I didn't catch anything. I didn't even see any fish. It looked very sterile. I think there are a lot of cows in that area, and they had just kind of destroyed the ecosystem up there. It looks a little bit better down here. There's more vegetation. The pools look a little bit deeper. The bends have nice undercut banks, I think. I don't know. But let's find out. Let's get the gear out and get to fishing. I'm fishing with the Daiwa Sagiri 39 MC. This is one of my favorite rods. It casts just so nicely, and it feels so good in the hand. And I have a 13-foot size 3.5 level line on here. Then I'll put a picture of the fly. It's mostly a peacock herl body with partridge and a red thread head. Yeah, this looks way better than the section that was a couple miles upstream. There are supposed to be cutthroat trout in here, but I fished another creek in the area yesterday that is supposed to have cutthroat in it, and all I caught were brook trout, so who knows? Oh, was that a fish? Yeah, this looks much better, but I'm guessing fish density still isn't gonna be super. Oh, yeah, it was a fish, just a tiny, like 2-inch trout. Let's see, what is it? Is it a cutthroat or is it a brook trout? It's a cutthroat. It's a little, wait, is it? Let's see. I think that's a brook trout. Let's see. Yeah, that's a pretty little fish, but not exactly, the ideal fish. But hey, I caught something within the first few casts, so that's pretty darn awesome. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to be bypassing most of the riffles here in the shallower sections. I'm going to focus on the bends, the meanders, and the deeper pools that are in those bends and meanders. This rod can be fished at 2 lengths. I think it's 340 and 390 centimeters. And I'm fishing it at its 390 centimeter length. Man, this looks so good. Yeah, I don't think we're looking at super high numbers of fish in this creek, unfortunately. Hard to beat this mountain view, though. That is just spectacular country up there. I think those mountains are around 11,000 plus feet. Ooh, saw a fish. That one was a little bit better. It was like a 4 or 5 incher. Still nothing to write home about, but bigger than 2 inches. Yeah, there are at least a couple fish in here that are just toying with the fly, and I'm seeing them just kind of flash up and kind of bump the fly. Oh. Come on, it's happened a few times now. I don't know if it's the same fish or if there are a couple of them. There we go. Like I said, this one is a little bit bigger. Oh, missed him. There we go. Let's see. I think we have another brook trout, guys. So much for this being a cutthroat fishery. Nice fish, though. Pretty little fish. See ya, buddy. We more than doubled in size and weight with that fish. If we keep going, pretty soon we're going to get into some giants. But even if we continue to get 6-inch fish, I mean, that's fun. This is a fun type of creek to fish. You know, you don't have to worry about your fly getting caught anywhere. It's wide open, easy fishing, just kind of low stress, low risk, low impact. It's just fun, especially with a rod like this that I just love. This rod is just a joy to use. It's not sold anywhere anymore. It's hard to find, but it's such a good rod. The fly just wants to be cast by this rod. You know, it's very easy to cast. I've decided to switch flies, not because I wasn't catching fish, but I don't know, it was just kind of boring. And I wanted to switch it up a little bit, and so I'm gonna fish with this very realistic fly that I got from, I think, reelflies.com, R-E-E-L. Ooh, that's the first fish I've seen in a good 20 minutes. I didn't feel it when I set the hook though. It looked like it went up to inspect the fly and then thought better of it. Happened again. I saw him again. Gotta be careful where I kneel on the banks of this creek. There we go. Come on. Come back. Okay, guys. Well, we finally got our cutthroat, the elusive cutthroat in this drainage. Get the fly out. So these are Colorado River cutthroat trout, which is my local trout species to where I live, or my local native trout species, rather. About a 6 or 7 incher. Nice. Finally got one. See you, buddy. When I started this channel, I lived in Utah, and my native fish, my local native fish, was the Bonneville cutthroat trout, which is the state fish of Utah. And then I moved to Idaho, and my local native fish was the Yellowstone cutthroat trout. And now I live in Wyoming, and my local native fish is the Colorado River cutthroat trout. And that's fun. It's fun to kind of work my way through the native fish of the western US. I've caught most of the native trout in the West. There are only a couple species that I haven't caught. I haven't caught coastal cutthroat trout. I think that's just about it. I've caught nearly everything else that I can think of off the top of my head. But it's nice to have. Oh, I don't know if that was a fish or not. Anyway, it's just kind of fun to have cycled my way through a few of these fish, and I've caught a lot of each of those fish now at this point, and it's just cool. It's always fun to catch native fish. I just feel more connected to the place. I mean, it's all well and good to catch brook trout, which are not native to the West, but there is something special about catching native fish. It just makes this space, a place, feel more wild, more original, you know, less meddled in by man. There we go. Finally got another one. decent. One of the bigger ones from this creek so far, I think. Got him. And we are back to brook trout. Nice fish, skinny, but you know, 8 or 9 inches. Not too bad. That fish was just like right here in the tail end of this pool. That's kind of okay. Like there's nothing better about that spot than the rest of the pool here, but there just happened to be a fish there, and yeah. Interesting. You just gotta cast all over and hope something bites somewhere. That was the 4th fish I've caught, and I caught that at the 1 hour mark. So about 1 fish every 15 to 20 minutes. Not great numbers. Nothing to write home about, but at least we're getting some action. I've fished creeks for far more than an hour and caught far less, and so I'm not complaining too much, just you know, observing that the fishing here is acceptable, but not amazing. Fish on. Ooh, nice one. Come on. Yes! Best fish yet. It's another brook trout. Let's see. Yeah, 10, 11 inches, about 11 incher. Nice, look at that. Beautiful. Fish on. In the riffles. Got him. Yes, yes, yes. All right, this fish was only a few minutes after that last one, after that big one. Nice, another brook trout. See you, buddy. Oh, next cast after that last one. Things have all of a sudden picked up, and I don't know why. Let's see, it's another brook trout. Ooh, not very pretty gills here. You can see the gills, rather. The gill plates are kind of gone. All right. Yeah, messed up gill plates. That's too bad. I know that's some sort of disease, but I don't remember what it's called. And that's the only fish I've seen it in on this creek. Ooh, I just saw a little fish rise over here. There we go. It's always good to keep your eyes peeled in a large pool like this. Nice fish. Ooh, and it's a cutthroat. Definitely the best. Okay, the GoPro battery just died, but I put a new one in, and I did land the fish, and that is a nice, about 11-inch cutthroat trout. Look at that. Beautiful. Colorado River cutthroat trout. Okay, let's catch one more, then we'll get out of here. Oh, man, that was a decently sized fish that just came out of nowhere. I just saw a flash. Man. Fish on. Oh, darn it. Ah. Well guys, I fished for about 2 hours and I landed 8 fish. That last fish that I actually landed, that nice sized cutthroat, was about half an hour ago, and I didn't catch anything for that last half hour. So I caught 8 fish in about an hour and a half, and I had a great time. The fishing wasn't super fast and furious, but you know, catching 8 fish in a couple hours, I'm good with that. I enjoyed it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video too. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. And I'll see you in the next one.